Welcome everyone to Rowdy Riffs, where we don't just go after single movies, we dare to take on episode after episode of TV just for you. This is Chris Lee Moore of RowdyC.com, and what you are about to witness is the riffing of the Family Guy episode, Hell Comes to Quahog, which is one of the earliest episodes in the series that began to show Brian Griffin's steady decline from a lovable alcoholic mutt into Michael Moore's lapdog. In just a moment, I'll instruct you to pause this so you can prepare your DVD or live stream. Once you've paused, play the episode, and then unpause this once the Family Guy theme song comes to an end. You should hear my first riffing joke immediately. Without further ado, get ready, and pause! Family Guy is not a ripoff of The Simpsons in any way, shape, or form! And Captain Kangaroo just rolls over in his grave. At the current rate, we're looking at 42 non-sequiturs for the episode. Don't sugarcoat it, tell us how you really feel! Worst designated driver PSA ever! Yeah, I'm uncomfortable now. No such thing as perspective in Family Guy's world! No, you all know my policy, no gay jokes. No matter how hard it can be to repress them. And now Beethoven turns over. Raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean that I wish that my dad was dead. I'm getting some Milanos just in protest of that joke! Well, so much for that whole speech he gave 2 minutes ago! You know, McFarlane seems to be putting in a lot more social commentary. I hope he doesn't ever overdo it. Ladies and gentlemen, the only cartoon salesman who looks less trustworthy than Al J. Swindler. No, you're just retarded. Why does he even need the phony smile now? Bocce balls? And I'm suppressing a really bad joke involving their honeymoon. And I'm sure that joke won't be overused in future episodes at all. Yeah, we could have blown up the stump, but murder is so much funnier. And woodophilia! Oh, do we wish he would. Wonder if that clip gets cut from the TBS reruns. And, you know, arrest him for assault. Yeah, McFarlane was definitely bottle-fed. And 2 million childhoods just died. Yeah, they're as bad as animation companies that charge Koreans pennies to draw their animation! That was one of McFarlane's I needed filler and was tired jokes. See? Someone's an entrepreneur! I need a soapbox to stand on! I need a soapbox to stand on! Ladies and gentlemen, the most original comedy on TV! See, when Fox does this, it's comedy! When the internet does it, it's infringement! People used to like this guy. Yeah, because it's not at all the fault of those who choose to shop there! Yeah, screw free choice! They are equal opportunity. They'll even hire man-children. That's not racist at all! Aren't there supposed to be husbands watching football behind there? Geez, in North Texas in the summer we call this Tuesday. It's funny because it's nonsensical and goes on too long! And how'd they get that thing back from Joe? Yeah, the guy who left you out in the rain? Man, being the only cast member with a conscience sucks sometimes. Yay for vigilantism! Willful destruction of property and murder! Because we have to rip off one classic movie scene in every episode! And the stupidest human in the world died! Right from chicken soup for the terrorist soul! Thought we'd get through a full episode without a poop joke, huh? And that was Hell Comes to Quahog, whose moral is, Americans are too stupid and lazy to force out mega corporations by choosing to go to smaller enterprises, so the only way to fight them is with terrorism. This has been a Rowdy Riff, courtesy of Rowdy C Productions. I'm Chris Lee Moore saying, stay rowdy, my friends.